Well, the next question I have, and this one's in regards to heart rate. So a user says, I'm trying to get to my max heart rate by the 8th interval, but it's tricky to do without peaking too soon. Does that matter?
When it comes to looking at heart rate measurement, when you're in the slow twitch world doing slow twitch training, it makes a lot of sense. And because you can look at your intensity, you can look at different things, and it makes sense. In the fast twitch world, the rules change just a little bit. I've got a couple of slides that show you what a heart rate should look like when you're doing sprint 8. And so this is a very fit cyclist, Tina Russo, wellness director at a YMCA. And when she first started, she's fit, and she started sprint 8. And this is what you see. So you can see her heart rate going up, high intense, it recovers very quickly, goes up. This was her first sprint 8. But after she'd been doing it a while, this is pretty much what you see. So if you're monitoring your heart rate real time or post after you're finished, what you'll typically see is this right here. Here's the warm up, hard sprint drives heart rate up, recover, heart rate up, and see how that progressive line's going up just like that. And also the recovery line is going up. And what we think is happening here is that this is directly related to body temperature. So rep number 1, your body temperature is up because you've warmed up, maybe starting to sweat. By here, you're dripping with sweat because your body temperature is really high. Your body's trying to get a lot of liquid out in the sweat to keep you cool, and it just can't produce enough to cool you down. But this is really what your heart rate looks like during sprint 8. Here's another example of what it looks like. So you're driving high intensity, it recovers very quickly. And then this Trisha was actually lifting weights after the sprint 8 once growth hormone is elevated. Here's another, Claudia is doing sprint 8. So you see what it looks like. You see the sprint 8, she followed with weights, and that's pretty much what you would see if somebody did that. And two, this is a trainer. She's a serious trainer. She started doing sprint 8. Her note was, I've lost 13 pounds. I have no more energy slumps because of all the growth hormone she's doing to help propel the muscle development, but also building the mitochondria that gives you energy that you actually feel. Here's a study that looks like sprint 8. So you see the warm up here. You see the first sprint. They're actually doing 8 sprints. So you see what the first one does. It drives it up high intensity. Heart muscles recovering nicely. So you see the 8 reps. The only difference is this is not a sprint 8 being done in a gym. This is done in a cardiac rehab on people that just had a new heart muscle put in their body. This is not cabbage surgery where they're cleaning out arteries. These are heart transplant patients doing this study that looks very similar to sprint 8. And basically the conclusion of the researchers is this is well tolerated when compared to moderate intensity exercise for heart transplant patients. So great things happen when you work the anaerobic process of the heart muscle.